So I have to go find Rachel to do the garden walkthrough. It's getting pretty late tonight. We decided to do it tonight. And all these look good. I have to deadhead these baskets still. Or not deadhead them, pull all these spent flowers. And I'm almost short. Not too bad. I'm going to give them some water. Maybe I'll let them dry out tonight. I don't know. Maybe I'll dump a gallon of fish emulsion in them too. Who knows what I'm going to do. I just do it as I do it. Okay, so they still have wetness to them.
I'm so sad right now.
Why?
Wait till I take you down there.
What happened?
Something got to my everything. Except for we have to figure it out. There's watermelons down there.
They ate the watermelons?
No, they didn't eat the watermelons.
Pumpkins?
Yeah.
The groundhog. Let me go see. So we're getting ready to do the garden tour, and Rachel got to show me something she's really sad about.
Well, first, I'm really excited that we have 2 watermelons.
Oh, yeah, look. There's our first watermelon, guys.
And then there's another one over here. Oh, there's 3, actually.
Does that make you a little better?
Yeah.
As long as that rodent doesn't eat
Yeah, so I came over here and I saw the first evidence. So come over here. Walk this way.
Man, this watermelon's out of control here, isn't it?
But there's I don't see any fruit on them, I don't think.
Really? That's weird. All vine, no fruit.
Yeah.
Huh.
So I saw this. This was the first thing I saw.
Really, man? It's the groundhog. Oh, yeah. Actually, he ate 2 parts of it.
Yeah, so he did eat that vine. So then
Oh, wow. He ate all these vines.
yeah, look, and then keep going.
Oh, my goodness. Your big Cinderella pumpkin.
Yeah. I'm so sad.
He literally ate your big Cinderella pumpkin.
Look, ate this one.
So ate all the tops off these plants. He's going to keep coming back.
I know where his hole is. Do you want to see it?
Oh, I know where his hole is. It's right here. Well, guess what? You know what I'm doing to that hole, right?
You're getting a garlic fast, buddy. Right? That's what you're getting. So it goes down here, and it also comes out all the way over behind the barn. I saw it.
Man, I'm sorry. You were so excited about that. That was going to be a big pumpkin.
Yeah, it was going to be a big pumpkin. The girls are going to be sad. I didn't tell them that. So I guess we'll have to cut it off and just give the rest of the chickens. Right?
There's more growing, though. Man, that was a big pumpkin, too, man. I am very upset.
Very, right?
Okay, guys, you've seen the sad news. The pumpkin got it.
Yeah, or the groundhog got the pumpkin.
Or yeah, the groundhog got the pumpkin.
Now let's get to a happy walkthrough. Yeah.
So good evening, Rachel.
Good evening, Carl. How are you?
Good. As you guys seen before we got to our little walkthrough, the groundhog struck again.
Yeah.
He's
So
been
I
eating
am not
all of our
happy about
sunflowers up by the house.
Yep.
And now he found Rachel's Cinderella pumpkin and just ate all kinds of chunks out of it.
And I didn't plan it though, the girls did. So I'm gonna have to tell them. It's sad. And we're gonna have to figure out, because there's watermelons that you saw growing, so I don't want him to get that. Or her. I don't know what it is, but we know where the holes are.
I'm gonna fill them in with rocks and
we put garlic in the one hole, and it was good for a long time, for a while, right?
Do you know what I'm gonna do? When we get our ghost peppers, I'm gonna ground it up into a paste and a liquid.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna spray it all down the hole.
Or I'll dehydrate it.
Yeah.
And then we can crush it. And
so the theme of the garden walkthrough is we finally got 3/4 of an inch of rain.
Yeah.
So things are growing. Things got mildew on them. Things got blight. A lot of cleaning you're gonna see I've been doing in the garden.
So with that being said, our thoughts and prayers go out to anybody who is affected by this storm. It ended
up the East Coast.
Yeah, I think that even in North Carolina,
2 people were killed from a tornado, I think.
Yeah, and there was flooding. So just please understand that we are so far inward. So we appreciate everybody who reached out and who is thinking of us.
Sorry, the mosquitoes are out.
Yeah, but we are fine. We're good. We just got rain.
We're 6.5 hours from the coast, if you guys don't know, even though we're in North Carolina.
Yeah.
We're in the western part of North Carolina.
Yeah, closer to Tennessee.
So we're actually zone 7A.
Yes, that is the zone 7A.
So let's go ahead and walk through the garden. Don't mind the mess because, like I said, we are in the process of cleaning, pulling stuff out to get ready to plant more stuff in for the fall.
Yeah, because we're going to start transitioning now. Lot of exciting stuff in the garden this week. We harvested our first big tomato harvest.
And some disappointing stuff. The slugs Rachel found on some of her stuff.
Yeah, so some of the tomatoes that are are down low, I thought something was getting to them too, and I didn't know exactly what it was. And then I went and picked another one this morning, and I found a slug. So I'm pretty sure that's what has gotten to all of them. But I don't know. That's part
of gardening.
Yeah, it is part of, and we're doing everything organically.
And once we move to when we get our own property, we're going to build all raised beds, so they'll be off the ground.
Yeah.
It'll help us out a little bit more, but that's another day. Let's go walk through this garden. So if anybody that's new to our garden tours, this is the butterfly garden.
Yeah, so this is the butterfly garden. They're happy with their birdhouse up there. We harvest one of the pumpkins. We never came back and harvested the other, and they look like they're a little overdone to me.
Yeah, these probably need to be harvested, these yellow ones. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of sliminess on the bottom of them.
Yeah.
What's that from, I wonder?
I don't know.
Oh no, it's fine.
It's okay.
Yeah, so
maybe that one was just, maybe bugs are getting to it, but I think that these were supposed to be the white pumpkins.
And obviously the rain made all the weeds pop up, and we still haven't gotten the mulch out, but it's a lot to do, guys.
Yeah, a lot to do. And if you guys are just watching this garden tour, we actually own a lawn care and landscaping business. So these are green beans. Oh my gosh, I come out here every day. The kids come out here every day, and look, we're still harvesting tons.
Yeah, even the funny thing is, guys, even I was battling these Japanese beetles. I forgot about them now because there's so many beans, and we have new seeds planted.
Yeah.
So new beans that sprouted up. So we'll get what we can off of these. As you can see, we're still getting beans.
Right. So we haven't saved any of this harvest yet. Just because we've been eating it all. The kids eat them. The dogs eat them. We like green beans, so.
I eat them. Oh, so, and these sunflowers now got to be like, some of them 10, 12, 14 feet tall. Look.
Yeah.
This is Rachel's sunflower row. And they go all the way down, guys. And then we have some over here. As you can see, this might be in competition for the tallest one right here. Right?
Yeah, it is pretty tall.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that thing is way up there, guys.
Yeah.
Nice. I can't wait until that opens.
So pretty. I love the sunflowers, and we're gonna try to harvest the seeds. So, did I tell you I found stockings in the drawer so that if we need to put them on top of the...
I think you have tomatoes that are ready.
I know. It does look like there's more tomatoes. So probably tomorrow morning I should come out here and get some.
And I didn't get to show you guys the pepper, but Paige had me pick it off, and I'm going to pick this one right here while we're doing our walkthrough, because the pepper I picked hers was bigger than this one. But I feel like eating the pepper today. Look at that.
Well, that, and we've been harvesting tons of onions. And when I've just been letting them go until they fall over like this. And then I just harvest them. Oh yeah, when they're, where's the other? And look, the rain did help the nasturtium come back. The nasturtium. The nasturtium. Yeah. So all together, what?
Another bean.
Look how long it is.
And look at all these tomatoes. So I gotta say, you probably have, in this whole garden, probably 500 tomatoes.
Oh my gosh, I love tomatoes. The kids love tomatoes, so we love sauce and salsa. And
if you notice, like we said earlier, we were cleaning out the garden. So I'm in the process of pulling. I think I ended up yesterday in the rain. I got all the weeds pulled out, and I found these 2 tomato plants in the lettuce.
And look at that. Did you plant them? Oh yeah, they're still your tomato plants, aren't they?
No, I cleaned up yours some.
You did?
I might have chopped one up a little bit more.
Oh, thanks.
But cucumbers are not looking as good, but we're still getting cucumbers.
We are, and they're still good.
Oh look, yeah. Speaking.
And what we don't eat,
the chickens eat.
And
the dogs eat.
So like something like this has been
for the dogs.
Yeah. And I think I'm gonna leave a couple on because they were good cucumbers, so we should get some seeds out of them for sure.
Another exciting thing this week, we are picking okra, guys.
Yeah.
And I'm not an okra. Rachel picked this yesterday, and look, it's already. There's more okra already.
More okra already.
Isn't that crazy?
And these plants, oh, there's Japanese beetles. I better get them before they destroy. These plants will also get really tall. And we'll be having a lot of okra. Yeah.
Some of the pepper plant, actually, all this rain has made things start to look better. I was reading the older leaves, if they don't get enough water, they're the first ones to get disease or anything wrong with them. And as you see, we got 3/4 inch of rain, and you see all the new leaves coming out. So we'll have to watch that to see if flowers come out too. Just look, all my...
So we did pick a jalapeno and put it in the salsa. So the bugs are definitely present, but we're trying to keep on track of them, and the groundhog is what destroys the most. Look at the echinacea.
Now, so if you deadhead that, will it bloom more?
Yeah, because look, these are all,
new blooms, and they'll spread out. And look at this, guys. And this is just one of many. I can't wait to see these flower.
Yeah, so these are chia plants, and I think they're supposed to get a bluish purplish flower maybe. And those seeds we will use in like fruit cups and to put in, I think the kids put them in yogurt or baking.
So as you can see, we do have a very, another disappointing thing, guys. We had to rip out a few of these plants. And we're not sure if these ones are going to make it.
Oh my goodness, look at this pepper though. I know that that's sad that we had to rip that out.
Wow.
That is a
I have to pick this one. These don't turn color, but yeah, I don't want them to break my plants. But look at this pepper, guys. So we're harvesting some in the garden.
Pepper.
And if you don't know, peppers and tomatoes are nightshades. Peppers, for some people, if you eat them, they can cause inflammation and more pain in your body.
Yeah.
But they're good, and I will deal with pain over not eating I'll eat my peppers and deal with the pain.
Yeah, so it almost looks like the powdery mildew is spreading a little too.
Pink brandywine.
Yeah, they're big, aren't they?
Yeah.
And they're so pretty inside. Like,
see, this is blight. So what I'll do is, the leaves are kind of wet right now. What I kind of would do in the morning is, they're not too wet, is I pull any time I see after a rain disease like this, I pull it out. I don't want it to spread. It will spread quickly if we don't have the right temps. Oh, and these are Rachel's. What are these? Your striped?
Those are not, I don't think.
Oh, no, those aren't?
No, this one right here is.
And guys, sorry.
Every other one, that one is. Isn't that? Oh no.
It'll live still. I just gotta tie it up.
Okay.
So after this video, I'll come out and tie up stuff.
Look at how pretty this one is. I can't wait.
Chocolate striped, right?
Yeah. So I can't wait. Those are the chocolate stripes, and then we have black crim on the porch that we still want to plant.
Yeah, we have all kinds of stuff.
We harvested basil and dried that this week.
Look at that beautiful sunflower.
So a lot of successes, a lot of disappointments this week, but
so what else? Oh, because we talked about that earlier. I got to show you. This is the main bed. We have all these, and the rain definitely helped. Them pepper plants did not look that big and good. And if you notice, they're tall. I strip off the leaves. I definitely have to stake them because they were flopping in the wind, and I don't think they really like that.
This is the first year that we grew chia.
And to be honest with you, it's the best looking plant in the garden.
Yeah.
There's another one.
Well, to some, they might be like, well, it might be a weed somewhere. I don't know.
Like, look at these tomatoes. I have so much work to do. We do overplant. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, but what we don't use, the chickens eat, we give away, and it's fun.
What's wrong with this one? This one early on probably got bit by something. So what we'll do, something probably ate that. So what we'll do is throw that to the chickens, right?
Yeah, you can just throw that to the chickens.
Look, now this is what Rachel's talking about. She says I tie my plants up, but her tomato plants I leave all in the beds just laying down.
Isn't he nice? Look, all those cherry tomato plants. They're all pop-ups. We did not plant them, but he still could have taken care of them.
I will. It's not too late.
Yeah, well, you better because you have beans coming up underneath of them, don't you? Or where did I... Oh, no, the beans.
No. Oh, so that's why we're not too worried about the beans. See how quickly they came? Rachel just planted them.
Oh, and I just had the red burgundy ones come in the mail.
Oh, nice.
I ordered...
And guess what?
Red burgundy beans from, I think, David's garden.
I seen a fig on here.
No, did you?
Yeah, but we had a fig last year and it didn't do too good.
I know.
Where'd I see it at?
What
I know
if
I see. Right here's one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it doesn't look good already, though.
No? What's wrong with it?
It has, like, a little black on the bottom.
Ants.
But
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe.
We don't do much with this fig.
We have to keep watering.
Rachel found some stuff on these. They have powdery mildew. They were wilting, as you can see. I don't know what this is. Maybe a bacterium wilt or something they
Yeah,
call it.
maybe. And it looks like there's some type of bug.
Bug damage.
Getting into...
Yeah, see? I don't know. So if anybody knows what goes after these bug-wise. Now, why are these green?
Because they're new. They're newer, but... I mean, they're not going to have time to ripen.
No, there's no bug damage on that.
I could maybe try to get them before the bugs get to them and see if they ripen in the house, but I don't know.
And there's more tomatoes here.
Yeah.
These are forgotten tomatoes. And we did put this fence up too. I don't know if you guys had seen that.
All the way around, right?
Yep. Oh, so here's tomatoes. We have many, many tomatoes. And see, this is what I'm talking about. This must be just a bush tomato. It produces a bush, all the tomatoes, and then doesn't do much after.
Wait, is this new damage?
Yeah. No, that's been there for a couple of days. I looked for a worm to see if I could find the worm, and I couldn't. I thought it was a deer at first because they ate this one down, and then it grew back new arms. But look at all the tomatoes.
Yeah. I'm going to have to do more research then. These are the mountain merits.
Okay, and I did plant more peppers. I'm not sure what they were. I planted them yesterday. 20 more pepper plants. So these ones are a failure. I'm not really happy with the sweet heats.
And to be honest with you, we put them in the salsa. And I put like 2 or 3 in there. And I was thinking that the salsa was going to be hotter. And it wasn't very spicy, was it?
Yeah, no.
It was good.
So we'll see. If these peppers do good and they grow up, then you know that if they don't do good, then we know something's up with the soil. The chicken's back there making
The
noise.
girls see us out in the garden, and when we're out here, we just throw stuff to them. So they're like, hello.
Where do all your tomatoes?
Yeah, so this sweet heat pepper plant looks okay.
Yeah, this one looks fine. There's a couple of them that one's all right, but I don't know. This one didn't do too good neither. This isn't a sweet heat though. This pepper plant here doesn't have any flowers on it. Wait,
Oh, weird.
is that a pepper plant? Yeah. I don't know. So what I'm going to do is I have more pepper plants on the porch.
Yeah, they're coming right here.
Whatever doesn't
weird.
look good, we're going to pull out and replace.
Maybe it got too hot. My Tigger melons, they look like they transplanted
Oh, yeah,
well.
they did. They're coming back now.
Yeah, so that's good.
And we never did good with zucchini before, and we just did
This
good with
was a
zucchini.
good year. Yeah, this was a good year. We have more zucchini than we can eat.
We have so much zucchini that Mello took them off the counter and starts eating them.
Oh, no, I had one on the desk.
Oh, yeah, she had it in the desk where it was air conditioned.
Yeah. And this morning I walk out, he took one off the desk and helped himself to it. So then we felt bad and had to give Jovi one too. But I think that these are done now.
Yeah, I think these are part of the rip out plants.
Yeah, so we're going to rip these out.
And replace. I have tomatoes still to plant.
But everything that is still supposed to be in season and everything looks good. Like here's another crop of the beans that we planted. So these should do well. It looks like there's starting to be some bug damage, so we're gonna have to watch that.
And even the peppers aren't doing too great here neither. I put peppers here. Peppers are, sometimes you get good peppers like we picked, and sometimes they're just finicky. But all this needs to be tied up. The only hard thing is it's wet right now, so you really don't want to be playing with the leaves in the wet.
Right. Well, and here's the other thing is that the garden and plants like really consistent water and a bunch of water. You watering for 10-15 minutes is really not enough when you could spend hours out here. Really is what you should.
Yeah, especially because we don't have any drip. We have the soaker hoses that I move,
Right.
but they're not giving enough water. We've been almost 90 degrees in the upper 80s to low 90s with heat indexes for a month now. Today was the coolest day in how long?
Yeah.
And it was 82 today. But so all these cucumbers are going to be pulled out eventually and replaced with new cucumbers.
Look at Melon's doing after all that. Oh, finally they're starting to take off a little.
Now this cucumber looks decent.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is. That was the problem. I don't know if it was lack of inconsistent watering. You're right. It has a lot to do with it.
Right.
Technically, in the heat we had, I should have been running a soaker hose for 15-20 minutes twice a day probably.
Right, and we just don't have the soaker hose.
And the time to set it up.
Let's go check out that sunflower that is starting to lean over.
Well, there's one that's done. But that's probably not ready yet.
No, so I definitely want to put something over. Oh my goodness.
Wow! I think that's a seed-saving bean.
Yeah, that's a seed saving.
See, that's the thing. Oh my goodness. We've forgotten these beans. When you come to the backside where there's not many leaves, you see all the beans. Oh my goodness, that's funny.
That is so funny.
So, here's the biggest head one. So what we're gonna do is I think we should put a mosquito net over this.
Yeah, so I do. Oh, look, see, there's a squash bug in it.
Yeah, that's not a good bug.
So, no, it will suck the juices out. So, I definitely want to get that covered.
Rachel, you have beans growing all the way up this sunflower.
Oh, my gosh.
So I think this was a good idea.
Yeah.
Start the sunflowers first, start the beans that climb second.
Well, now here, we did not know this. Didn't somebody tell us the other day that sunflowers are a soil amendment?
They amend the soil?
Yeah, they amend the soil.
Look, there's all kinds of beans in here, Rach. And they're better when they're kind of like this, guys. Smaller.
Yeah, they're sweeter, tender. Wow, there is tons of beans. You're really going to have to tell the kids to come out here and pick tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Look at this weird sunflower.
I know, it is so funny. Look at it.
So that's our garden walkthrough.
Look, it's growing from there. That's
Yeah, I know.
So strange.
Well, look at this.
Oh yeah, the forgotten cucumbers too.
These cucumbers actually look nice.
Yeah.
Even though these plants are doing pretty bad, because what's on them?
They have the bugs already.
What is going on? What is that?
Really, man?
I don't understand what that is.
they're caterpillars or worms of some sort.
They dig into the cucumber and they leave this little clear fluid, right?
Yeah,
like gel
like
looking.
gel, and it makes the cucumbers really bitter. Oh man, so we might have to pull this out too.
Look at this. Why are they're wilting?
Yeah, okay, so I think we're gonna pull these out too. We're gonna treat everything with diatomaceous earth, except for the flowers, obviously. And then we're gonna replant.
Okay. I started eating the big green bean, and Rachel said, "What are you doing with the green bean? I thought we were keeping it for seeds."
He said, I tasted it. I said, well, why are you eating it? I thought we were saving it. He said, for what? For seeds.
Sorry, I want to do our ending under the sun by the sunflowers.
Underneath the sunflowers. It is so pretty. Hopefully you guys can see it.
Let's go closer, then we can get a sunflower by my head.
Yeah. That's funny. All right. Well, we do appreciate you guys hanging out with us and walking through the garden. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We got some goodies.
Yes, a lot of peppers. And if you guys have any tips that we don't know about, we've been gardening for a while, but we do not do it the way we see some people on YouTube, amending the soil like heavily and all that fun stuff. Eventually we will get there. This is an experiment for us for what we want to do years in the future.
Yeah.
Hopefully not too many years in the future.
No, it's just learning and trying different things, and like we're trying to do everything organically. So we want to see what works best, for us. But we really need to spray that cedar oil too.
Yeah, so before you get bit up, let's tell everybody. Guys, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, and be sure to share the videos. That helps tremendously, and we do appreciate it. And be happy.
Or at least try, guys.
Have a good night.
Guys, look at these sunflowers. I had to show you. It's as big as my head. Not bad, not bad. Oh, there's another one right next to it. A couple of them. They're not even that tall, these sunflowers. Okay, guys, have a good night. I'm gonna go in before I get bit. It's too wet out here. Oh, guys, and this is the pot garden. They're still doing good. These flowers are pretty cool. The zinnias. I know that I was watching Roots and Refuge. What is it? I gotta come out here. If I cut off the tops and give Rachel some flowers, they'll bloom again. I wonder if the sunflowers would do that. And look, all this stuff that we pulled out of a client's yard still hasn't died. I've been keeping it watered. Our artichokes did not do good this year. I don't know what it is. They got all kinds of damage on them from them aphids. And here's some more pepper plants. I gotta tie these up. Look, there's so many fruits on this plant. And this one, peppers forever.